Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gabrielle, and today we're diving deep into a concept that has fascinated philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. The idea that the outer world, everything we see and experience around us, is somehow a reflection of our inner world, our thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and emotions. This idea might sound a little mysterious or abstract, but trust me, once you start exploring it, you'll begin to see how true it is and how it applies to your life. So let's uncover the spiritual and scientific truths that reveal how the outer world acts as a mirror to our inner being. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Let's dive in. Introduction to the concept. To begin with, let's understand what this concept really means. We've all heard the phrase, "you attract what you are," or "your thoughts shape your reality." But what does that really mean on a deeper level? At its core, the idea that the outer world mirrors our inner world suggests that everything we experience externally is a reflection of what is going on inside of us. Think about it. The way we perceive the world is deeply shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. For example, if you constantly feel negative or anxious, the world around you might seem full of challenges, obstacles, or negative situations. On the other hand, if you cultivate a positive mindset, you might start noticing more opportunities, kindness, and beauty in your surroundings. But why is that? Why does our perception of the world change based on our inner state? Ascension to the spiritual perspective. Let's take a moment to dive into the spiritual perspective of this concept. Many spiritual traditions across the world, from Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Hinduism to Western esoteric teachings, have long held that the outer world is a reflection of our inner state. In the ancient wisdom of Vedanta, for example, there is a concept known as Maya, the illusion of the material world. According to this philosophy, the external world we see is just a projection of our mind. In other words, everything we experience is not the ultimate reality, but rather a reflection of our thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs. This concept also ties into the idea of ownness maze, the belief that everything in the universe is interconnected, and what happens within us also happens in the world around us. The spiritual teachings tell us that the true nature of reality is beyond the material world, and to understand the world, we must first understand ourselves. But how does this apply to our day-to-day lives? Well, think of it this way. If you are at peace within yourself, you start to see peace in the world around you. If you are kind and compassionate, you begin to notice kindness and compassion in others. The outer world, as these spiritual teachings suggest, is simply a reflection of our inner state of consciousness. Ascension 3, the law of attraction. Now let's talk about something that's gained a lot of attention in modern times, the law of attraction. This concept suggests that by focusing on positive thoughts, desires, and emotions, you can attract similar energies into your life. It's the idea that the law of attraction is deeply connected to the idea that our inner world shapes our outer world. If we focus on abundance, we attract abundance. If we focus on love and positivity, we begin to see more love and positivity manifest in our lives. It's a powerful concept that has been explored by many motivational speakers and self-help gurus. But scientifically, how does this work? What's the connection between our thoughts and the reality we experience? Ascension 4, the science behind it. And let's take a scientific look at how the outer world mirrors our inner being. Now you might be wondering, is there any real evidence to support this idea? Well, interestingly enough, modern science has started to explore how our minds and the external world are intertwined. Let's break it down. One of the most fascinating areas of science that connects our inner and outer worlds is quantum physics. In the quantum realm, particles behave in ways that defy traditional laws of physics. One famous experiment that demonstrates this is the double-slit experiment. In this experiment, light behaves as both a particle and a wave, depending on whether it's being observed. The act of observation itself influences the outcome. This suggests that our consciousness, our ability to observe and be aware, plays a direct role in shaping the reality we experience. The outer world at the quantum level is not fixed. It is fluid and influenced by the observer. This may sound a bit mind-boggling, but it aligns with the spiritual perspective that consciousness shapes reality. On a more psychological level, we have the concept of cognitive bias. Our brain tends to filter out information that doesn't align with our existing beliefs and experiences. This is why two people in the same situation can perceive things so differently. For example, if you believe the world is a dangerous place, your brain will focus on the threats, dangers, and problems. If you believe the world is full of opportunities, your brain will start to notice possibilities that others might miss. So the brain actively shapes the way we perceive the world around us based on our internal thoughts and emotions. Section 5, the power of mindset. Let's talk about the power of mindset. Our mindset is the lens through which we view the world, and it can drastically influence our experience of reality. If you have a growth mindset, the belief that you can learn, grow and improve, you'll likely see challenges as opportunities to evolve. On the flip side, if you have a fixed mindset, the belief that your abilities and circumstances are static, you might see obstacles as insurmountable. The science of neuroplasticity tells us that our brains are capable of change and growth throughout our lives. This means that the way we think and perceive the world is not set in stone. By changing our thoughts and beliefs, we can rewire our brains and in turn change how we experience the world around us. But this isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about developing a mindset that aligns with the life you want to create. Whether it's adopting a mindset of abundance, gratitude, or self-love, you begin to notice more of those qualities in the world around you. The universe starts to mirror your internal transformation. Section 6, practical tips to harness this concept. Now that we understand the spiritual and scientific aspects of how the outer world mirrors our inner being, let's explore some practical steps you can take to harness this concept in your own life. Number 1, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Start by becoming more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. Notice how your internal state influences the way you perceive and respond to the world around you. Number 2, cultivate a positive mindset. Focus on the positive aspects of your life. Practice gratitude and shift your attention away from the negative. The more you focus on positivity, the more you will see positive things manifest in your life. Number 3, meditate. Meditation is a powerful tool for quieting the mind and aligning your inner being with the energy of the universe. It helps you connect with your true self and tap into a higher state of consciousness. Number 4, set clear intentions. Be intentional about the energy you want to attract. Set goals and intentions that align with your values and desires, and trust that the universe will respond accordingly. Number 5, surround yourself with positive influences. The people and environments we surround ourselves with can also influence our vibration. In a world, surround yourself with individuals who uplift and support you. So to wrap things up, the idea that the outer world is a reflection of our inner being is not just a spiritual concept. It's backed by science and psychology. The way we perceive and interact with the world is deeply connected to our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. By changing our inner world, we can transform the outer world we experience. I hope this video has given you some valuable insights into the interconnectedness of the inner and outer worlds. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from this message. And as always, if you have any thoughts, experiences, or questions about this topic, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay mindful, stay positive, and remember, the world is not just out there, it's within you.